It's 9 o'clock from our studios, Rock City 101.9 FM. It's time for the brand and industry segment of the Daybreak Show. My name is Damilola Aroyeun. PZ Cousins Nigeria PLC has announced a dividend payment of 50 kobo per share to shareholders for the year ending May 31st, 2017. The company's chairman, Kolawole Jamudu, announces the dividend payout of the yearly general meeting of the company in Abuja, where the organization's shareholders approved the sum of 1.98 billion naira as dividend for the 2017 financial year. Jamudu said the organization remains hopeful about its contribution to the Nigerian economy. The company recorded VAT revenue of 79.65 billion naira for the year ended May 31st, 2017. The revenue was up by 14.5% from the 69.52 billion naira posted in 2016, while shareholders' funds rose to 42.27 billion naira from 40.90 billion naira. The company's profit before tax stood at 4.811 billion naira in 2017, up from 3.148 billion naira. Its profit after tax PAT increased by 73.1% to 3.68 billion naira in 2017 compared to 2.12 billion naira the previous financial year. Cosmetics giant Nivea is under fire for marketing a skin lightening product in West Africa. Billboards and TV adverts for the Natural Fairness Moisturizer, starring former Miss Nigeria Omoumi Akinifesi, have appeared in Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, and Senegal. Model and activist Moro Bagdorf, who was recently fired from a Leroy company after speaking out against racism in the US, is among those who have criticized Nivea TV advert, which shared in full on her Instagram. Hill made many pointing out that the product isn't new. It has become a taking point on social media, where people had also been quick to call out a racist Dove advert in recent weeks. The Nigerian-American model featured in the Dove campaign, Lola Ogunyemi, has since spoken out and defended the advert, saying it had been taken out of context. Some imported goods are being fraudulently repackaged as made in Nigeria products. The Standard Organization of Nigeria (SON) expresses concern that some importers could be bold enough to import goods already branded made in Nigeria from foreign countries. The organization's managing director, Osita Anthony Aboloma, speaking at a stakeholders meeting tagged Ease of Doing Business and Export, Imperatives of Standardization in Lagos, urges importers and clearing agents to guard against malpractices that could compromise trade facilitation in the country. It says SON cannot sit down and allow Nigerians consume products that will kill them. The agency, according to him, is determined to fully implement new policy and will therefore not tolerate false declarations from importers. National President, National Association of Government-Approved Freight Forwarders, NAGAF, Increase Uche, calls for border protection by security agencies to check illicit trade in offensive goods that threatens lives and properties. He also advocates that corruption and other vices like non-compliance to trade rule, false declaration, and concealment need to be curtailed. National Publicity Secretary, Association of Nigerian Licensed Customs Agents, ANCLA, Kayode Farinto, said the ease of doing business is a laudable project, but may not be achievable due to the poor business environment and corrupt practices by agencies at the port. Embarrassing scandals at Kobe Steel and Nissan have tarnished the reputation of Japan INT for quality as once mighty industrial world beat its battle fierce global competition and shrinking profit margins. Once again, the image of a corporate boss bowing deeply in apology before the cameras has been splashed across Japan's newspapers and sparked a fresh bout of national soul searching. Kobe Steel's chief admitted his firm had falsified quality data in products shipped to about 500 clients, including car maker Toyota, aircraft manufacturers, and defense contractors. The news that the affected parts were also used in Japan's Shinkansen bullet trains deepened the emulation for the Made in Japan brand that was once a byword for quality. The Kobe Steel news came just days after Nissan recalled more than 1 million vehicles in Japan after admitting that staff without proper authorization conducted final vehicle inspections before shipping them to dealers. Intensifying global competition and an unending drive to cut costs have resulted in a situation in developed countries like Japan where workers keep quiet to protect themselves even if they see wrongdoing, added the experts. Dangote Cement plc is considering issuing Eurobond on local debt issue and will make a decision towards the end of the year. Its chief financial officer, Brian Egan, says 70% of the company's 389 billion naira debt was short-term and from its parent firm, Dangote Industries Limited, saying that the company wanted to move away from that. He said the company, majority owned by Africa's richest man Aliko Dangote, was probably leaning towards a Eurobond given that yields were falling and the naira currency was stabilizing. In a related development, Dangote Cement also said yesterday that it was still interested in acquiring South African rival PPC and would do a deal at the right price. Its outgoing chief executive officer on Van der Weyde, who said this, revealed that Weyde explains that the company is still very much interested at the right price. Dangote Cement made an approach to PPC last month, but later withdrew, saying he did not want to get into a lengthy process with an uncertain outcome. Reuters quoted Weyde to have said, adding that the Nigerian company made an offer. PPC is already the subject of an all-share merger by local rival Aroyeun that values it at $700 million. Qualcomm to ban iPhone sales in China, the latest salvo in a bitter patent battle between the two US tech giants. Bloomberg News reported that Qualcomm had filed a lawsuit in Beijing seeking a ban on the assembly and sale of iPhones in China, a vital Apple manufacturing base and sales market. The two California companies are fighting over Apple's claims that Qualcomm is abusing its market power over certain mobile chipset in order to demand unfair royalties. Apple filed a US lawsuit to that effect in January and has joined efforts in other countries where Qualcomm faces probes from antitrust authorities. Qualcomm has countersued Apple for the royalties. Bloomberg reported it was filed on September 29th in an intellectual property court and said the suit was confirmed by a Qualcomm spokeswoman. Qualcomm patents cover power management and a touchscreen technology called Force Touch that Apple uses its current phone, Bloomberg reported, quoting Qualcomm. On the brand and industry segment of the Daybreak Show, I am Damilola Aroyeun. Good morning and thank you for listening.